Hey, what's up? This is Diesel, and tonight we're going to talk about the greatest SummerSlam matches to never happen. People always talk about the greatest WrestleMania matches never happened, but what is the greatest SummerSlam matches never happened? So you know what? I'm going to address it. Oh yeah, P.S. Stone Cold versus Goldberg, Scott Steiner, or any WCW guy didn't sign will not be on this list because there's no true confirmation. There's no true confirmed rumors or stories about an original plan for Stone Cold to face any WCW guys to show. The only thing that was set to be possibly happening this night with Stone Cold for original plans was Stone's Triple H, but still not that fully confirmed. It was kind of obvious, but I'm not putting it on this list. Anywho, greatest SummerSlam match that never happened. First SummerSlam, 1998, Ric Flair versus Randy Savage. Yes, the original plan was to sign Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen and have them feud with the Mega Powers. And the first match was to be Ric Flair versus Randy Savage for the WWE title when Savage was champion. And I truly believe that would have been a 5-star classic, no questions asked. Hogan and Flair in the 80s, some of the best in-ring workers of the 80s, both in their peaks at the same time. Of course, we're going to get a 5-star classic, but Flair stayed at NWA, WCW, so I ain't going to run the dude. Because, geez, I think about it, I don't know where WCW would have been if Ric Flair wasn't there. Year after, funny coincidence, same guy. SummerSlam 1989. Hulk Hogan versus Randy Savage 2. I 110% believe this should have happened instead of that frigging tag team match that no one talks about. I truly believe, again, this would have been a 5-star classic because you already had Hogan versus Savage at WrestleMania 5, which is a classic and Hogan's best match. So just imagine what Savage would have done with Hogan at this night. And plus 2, I kind of thought their chemistry had more to offer. Especially with the shapes they were in at this point in time. This could have been Hogan's best match and one of Savage's best match. Had this match happened, I 100% believe. Next match. Again, similar name, except this time not Savage. SummerSlam 1993, Bret Hart versus Hulk Hogan. No doubt I think this would have been Hogan's best match. I kind of think this could have been a 5-star classic in my opinion because when you go watch Hogan's match this year at Great Muta, just imagine what that Hogan would have done with Bret Hart. And I think this Hogan could have showed off more of his technical side, but Hogan bitched out and didn't want to put over Bret, so yeah. Sucks this match couldn't happen. This would have been one of the biggest matches ever. This would have put Bret Hart truly on the map. This would have been huge. But yeah, Hogan bitched out and didn't want to put him over because he was too small. Yet you see years later in MMA, Igor Vovchanchyn and Fedor Emelianenko, who are Fedor is 5'11", Igor is 5'8", and they're beating men a foot taller than them. Jeez. And you wonder why people talk about MMA being far superior to wrestling. Sorry, but just dumb shit like that. Anywho. Next, great SummerSlam match never happened. SummerSlam 1999, Stone Cold versus Triple H. Originally, it was supposed to be Stone Cold versus Triple H, and Stone Cold put over Triple H. I don't think clean, but like in a heel fashion, but still, he won his first title this night. Austin said no, he's not putting over Triple H, and honestly, that was a dick move by Austin. I love Austin, that was a dick move, 100%. Triple H should have went over this night. This kind of, him not going over this night kind of fucked up his momentum for him. It was like, you didn't do it on the big stage, so but it should have happened this night. This should have been Triple H's moment. '98 wins IC title from The Rock. Then '99 should have won the WWE title from Austin, but it didn't happen that way. And just, we got the forgettable triple threat match. And my guess would be this would have been a 4.5-star match because Austin and Triple H have awesome chemistry. Next SummerSlam, the year after, SummerSlam 2000, The Rock versus Chris Jericho. This match should have happened instead of Rock being inserted in that overrated ass feud with Triple H and Kurt Angle, that soap opera bullshit, which to me comes off as so not believable. I did not believe for a second Stephanie wanted Stephanie wanted Kurt Angle even as a child. To me, that looked like Friend Zone 101. And when Stephanie kicked Kurt Angle in the balls to end the feud, it didn't bother me not one bit. Of course she's going to go back to her, man. I'm supposed to believe that she's going to go to Kurt Angle, worse to that terrible ass kiss. But even as a child, I noticed that was a terrible ass kiss that Kurt Angle gave Stephanie. Like, come on. Ugh, that's the best. No way was Kurt Angle versus Triple H better than The Rock versus Triple H, or even close to Mick Foley versus Triple H. No. Sorry, I don't like that feud. Anywho, this match should have been awesome, going back to Chris Jericho's debut. And Jericho was over enough to be in the main event when he beat Triple H for the title. The fans went crazy, so just imagine Jericho and Rock in a face versus face match with those two cutting awesome promos. They had awesome chemistry together, so this would have been an awesome match. I'll give it a 4.5 stars, and The Rock would have went over Jericho clean, but Jericho still looked good. On to the next SummerSlam. Great match didn't happen. The next year after that, 2001, The Rock versus DDP. People's Champion versus People's Champion. What more could I say? People's Champion versus People's Champion. Monday Night War's dream match. Would I replace this over The Rock versus Booker T? I'm not going to go there. But hey, this still would have been huge, I wouldn't have complained about it. But yeah, my guess would have been this would have been a 4-star match or 4.25. And The Rock for sure went over. DDP would have loved to put The Rock over and have this match. And yeah, no more to say about that. And last but not least, this was planned. The Rock versus Triple H at SummerSlam 2004. Some idiot lost The Rock's contract and they didn't want to re-sign him and just all that dumb shit, which is a mistake because when Rock and Awesome left, ratings and viewership and people caring about wrestling, downhill, never came back up since. And we got Triple H versus fucking Eugene instead. Good job. Yeah. My guess would have been, this would have been anywhere between 4 stars, 4.5. If I had to take a strong guess, 4.25. Yeah. Kind of sad that we didn't have this match and have The Rock finally go over Triple H clean, which is something we never got. We should have got. And Triple H in 2004, in the ring, he was on fire. His classes with Benoit, Shawn Michaels, Yeah, 2004, Triple H was awesome in the ring. The Rock, he had some gas left in the tank, And The Rock wrestled at WrestleMania 20. And yeah, I just wish you would have got this match. But yeah, those were my greatest SummerSlam match never happened. I was kind of also consider putting Diesel versus Bigelow or Bulldog in 95. But as I think about it, those matches would not have been that great, to be honest with you. But yeah, give me your feedback and what great SummerSlam match have you heard that you thought should have happened?